What is up, everybody? It is your boy J Figs, finally back with another video. I know I take the weekend off, but anyways, I wanted to do a little something different for today's video, guys. I wanted to step away from the normal reviews that we usually do on the channel, like the mail calls, you know, the unboxings, and I kind of just wanted to show you guys my entire WWE action figure belt collection. Now, this thing is absolutely stacked, as you guys can clearly see here. I got tons of belts. I haven't counted how many I have, but I mean, it's a ton, boys. So let's just stop wasting time and let's get right into the video, boys. Let's go. Now, before I do get into digging in this pile and telling you guys what I have, I do want to say that a lot of my custom belts and my AEW belts, my New Japan belts are not in here. This is strictly just my WWE belts. So now that that is out of the way, let's get into the video, boys. Let's go. So I don't really know where I'm going to start. I'm just going to grab a random belt. Let's see here. I just got this. This is the Oval Intercontinental Championship. I really don't know what figures these belts came with. I know a few, but most of the time, or most of these belts, I'm just going to say I don't know where they came from. But here is the Oval Intercontinental Championship. Absolutely beautiful title. I absolutely love this title. Moving on. Now, like I said, there's absolutely no order to this madness, so I'm just gonna grab and tell you guys what belts I have, you know what I'm saying? So let's just get right into this. Let's start right here. I got the brand new Intercontinental Championship, the new version. Absolutely hate this belt. It looks terrible. I'm not sure what figure came with this belt, but I mean, it's pretty nice to have. You know, you always gotta have the newer titles, the updated titles, so that's pretty cool. Nothing too crazy though. Moving on. Now, this video is going to be a bit of a long one, guys, so I'm sorry about that, but let's just move on. Here we have the OG United States Championship. This is an absolutely beautiful title, one of my favorite titles of all time, easily my top 5 for sure. But I'm pretty sure this one came with like one of my Cenas from back in the day. It's like the blue gear. I'm not sure what series it is, but I know this one definitely came with the Cena. Moving on. Getting into the next belt, here we have the WCW United States Championship here. This one came with the Ultimate Edition Goldberg that I recently picked up. I didn't do a review on it, but I did post on my Instagram, so definitely go check that out. But yeah, here is the WCW United States Championship. This is one I'm actually a big fan of. The only thing I'm not a fan of with this belt is that the sizing is pretty off. You know, the original one, like the actual like real life one, is much smaller than this. This one fits really big on figures. I might show you guys later, who knows, but yeah, moving on. Here we have the WWE Championship, the spinner version. This one came with my Ultimate Edition Cena. Pretty nice. I have a ton of these. This is like one of my favorite belts of all time because this is the one I grew up with. This is the one I always saw on TV, but yeah, moving on. Nothing too crazy about this. I have a ton of these in here, so moving on. Now, getting into the next belt we have here is the this is the WWE Undisputed Championship. This one came with my Ruthless Aggression Brock Lesnar figure. I believe that was the Walmart exclusive. Kind of like the WCW belt though. This one is just way too big. The sizing is just not accurate at all. It fits way too big on the figures. But nonetheless, this is a beautiful title. One of my favorite titles of all time, easily. Moving on though. And if I already did go over one, I'm just going to take it out of the bunch like this WWE spinner belt. I'm just going to throw that to the side because we already saw the other ones. Next up, though, here we have the ECW World Television title. This one is pretty nice. I'm not a really big fan of it. It's pretty just, I don't know, it's weird looking to me. This is just pretty much displayed with some of my ECW figures that I have. But yeah, nothing too crazy. Give you guys one last detailed look there. Pretty nice. Moving on. Now, here's one that I really like. Here is the Big Gold, the World Heavyweight Championship. This championship to me is probably one of the best. I think this is my second favorite championship of all time. I'll be getting into my favorite championship of all time in just a moment. But here is the Big Gold. Have tons of these. Absolutely love this championship. I think it's easily, like I said, second best ever wrestling championship design. Yeah, moving on, guys. Let's go. Now for my number 1 championship design, it is going to be either this Intercontinental Championship, the OG one on the white strap. This championship to me is just absolute perfection, absolute beauty. It's so damn nice, man. They need to bring this back, bro. This freaking championship is so damn nice. Like, look at this. Look at this. This is literally perfect. This looks good on any superstar, quite literally. You can throw this on freaking Hornswoggle and he'll make it look freaking crazy, boys. But let's get into the other belt that it's tied for in first place for me personally. Now, for the belt that it is tied with, it is going to be the Winged Eagle, the WWF Championship. This belt to me is absolute perfection. This belt is so beautiful, man. You can't slap this on any superstar though. However, it looks kind of weird on certain stars. But man, if you put this on the right person, this figure, I mean, this belt looks absolutely insane, boys. If you guys don't already have this belt, if you guys don't really like this belt, I think you guys should pick it up because I used to be like you guys. I didn't really like the OG belts, but man, they grew on me. This belt is absolute perfection. On the black strap, on the white strap, on the blue strap, man. Whatever color you want, man. Absolute perfection of a title. And the thing is, the sizing is actually pretty accurate on this. However, the strap is a little too thick. I would have liked it to have been maybe something like this. But yeah, absolute perfection of a title, man. Moving on. Now, the next belt that I'm going to be getting into here is the European Championship, the WWE WWF European Championship, whatever the hell you want to call it, man. Absolutely underrated championship, I feel like. This belt is so damn nice, man. Look at the red lettering, the blue globes on both sides. Pretty damn nice, man. I really like the look of this championship. Aesthetically, it's so freaking goated. But yeah, like I said, it's very underrated. I don't hear a lot of people talking about this in terms of belt designs. But yeah, moving on, guys. Now, the next two championships that I'm going to be getting into here are the Universal Championships. The blue and the red, they just go in the same bracket, I guess. They're the same championship, just different belt strap designs, whatever the hell you want to say. I hate these belts. These belts are absolutely awful. I'm so glad that they got rid of them, even though they made that trashy freaking undisputed championship absolutely horse meat championship. Yeah, like I said, I hate these championships, so let's just move on. Tired of looking at this. Now, off camera, I got rid of some of the duplicate belts in the collection, but I'm just going to go ahead and grab a random one again. Here is the WWE Cruiserweight Championship, the new one, the purple one. This belt is actually pretty decent. It's not one of my favorites, but I mean, it's not a terrible belt. I've seen worse championship designs. I don't really use this one in my Fed. I use the original one, the one from like... I used the one that came with that one random Rey Mysterio, the one from Halloween Havoc in his purple gear, the one that he wore against Eddie Guerrero. I used that championship, and it's actually in here. I'll show you guys in a second, but yeah, here is the purple WWE Cruiserweight Champion. Now, like I had just mentioned, here is the original WWE Cruiserweight Championship that I use in my Fed. I think that this one just encapsulates, you know, more of a cruiserweight feel. The other one I feel like is just way too big. It doesn't belong on like a cruiserweight type of person. This looks perfect on like a Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero. People like that, you know, like Murphy's. I feel like it looks pretty cool. It's pretty small, however, but I feel like it could have been a little bit bigger. But I mean, I'm not complaining. It's only for the cruiserweight. So yeah, that's the belt right there. Nice little gold plates all over. Red text right there on cruiserweight. Looks nice. But yeah, moving on, guys. Let's go. And into the next championship. I'm just going to grab this right here. This is the Big Eagle right here, the WWF. This is the Attitude Era WWE Championship here. I'm not a really big fan of this. I know a lot of people really do like this championship, but I don't know, man. It's just something about it. It's kind of just ugly to me. I don't really like the round design. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty nice, I guess. Got the Big Eagle right there. The globe. I like the text on champion. WWE logo at the top there. Nice big squared plates, which I do kind of like. But yeah, not a big fan of just the circle championship plate there. Moving on. Next up here, we have the modern WWE Championship design, the World Heavyweight Championship right here. Has the Brock Lesnar plates. This one came with my Ultimate Brock. Yeah, again, not a really big fan of this design at all. It's just super basic, super plain, super ugly. Has no, like, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like very championship-esque. I feel like it's pretty basic. But yeah, not a big fan of it. Moving on. Next up here, we have the Rock. I believe this is a 2013 or 14 WWE Championship design. Again, not a really big fan of this. If I did have to choose between this one and the modern one, I'm definitely choosing this one. Just the fan of this logo, you know, the scratch logo and the big champion text right there at the bottom, the dazzles, though. What do you call these, man? The little sparkles. The gems, man. The gems around the freaking plate. They're pretty nice. Got the nice little Rock side plates there. This one came with the Ultimate Edition Rock figure, I believe. But yeah, again, not a really big fan of this title at all. Now, for some of my favorite titles, here we have the WWF World Tag Team Champions here. These are literally so goated, man. I absolutely love these. There's ones that I want to get that are just silver plates. The shiny ones, though, not the dull ones that came with a recent Brutus beefcake. But man, these are really nice. These came with the Legends. I forget what series it is, but these came with the Legends JBL figure, the Bradshaw, in the Acolytes gear. But here's a closer look. Got a nice little globe there in blue, world in the freaking red text. Absolutely beautiful, man. These are the ones I use in my Fed currently. But yeah, guys, here are the WWF Tag Team Championships. I'm just gonna get through all of the tag team belts here. Here we have the Raw, like the Ruthless Aggression style Raw Tag Team Championships here. These actually are some of my favorites as well in terms of tag team belts, tag team belt designs. Got the nice little scratch logo on both sides. The globe, I believe that is a globe, right? Let's see if I can focus right there. It's like a red globe, I think. I don't even know. I can't even tell. But got the tag team champions right there and like a banner. Pretty basic, but I mean, it does the job, man. These look absolutely beautiful on figures. Yeah, moving on. Also, these came with the Legends Kane. I'm not sure what series that is either, but I know this came with the Legends Kane in his mask gear. But yeah, man, absolutely love these belts. Moving on. Now for the next tag team belts, here we have the Penny Tag Team Champions right here. You know what? A lot of people don't like these, but I'm not gonna lie, I am a very big fan of the penny tag team belts. These, just for whatever reason, just look super nice. Like, you know, again, I know I said I wasn't a big fan of just like round circular plates, but I feel like this, because it's not a world champion, you know, it is a tag team champion. It is for two people. Man, those two little Trojan heads right there, this is just super nice, man. They look absolutely beautiful. I feel like if this was like a shiny silver instead of bronze, this would have looked super nice, man. But yeah, pretty basic, just circle plates all around. But I mean, they do the job, man. They're absolutely beautiful. Next up, here we have the SmackDown Tag Team Champions right here. These are pretty nice. I don't really like the blue strap on them, but I do like the silver plating. It's pretty nice. It's basically the same thing as the penny belts. I guess people call these the nickel belts, though. Yeah, it's basically the same thing, literally, just silver on a blue strap or on a red strap, depending on which ones you have, because there are Raw Tag Team belts as well. I don't have those, unfortunately, but I don't really want them. But I mean, this does the job for now. Pretty basic, but yeah, moving on. I forgot to mention that those two SmackDown Tag Team Championships did come with the Uso 2-packs. But yeah, moving on. Here is the Andre the Giant WWF World Heavyweight Wrestling Champion. Now this belt is super nice, man. I really do like this belt. Look at it, man. Got the silver, the golds, the blues. My favorite color actually is navy blue, so that's probably why I like it so much. Only complaint I have with this belt, though, is that it's super long. You literally can't put it on any other figure aside from Andre, and I don't really use Andre in my Fed like that, so kind of unlucky, but I mean, it's still a freaking badass belt. If you guys can see there, look at that. Got the WWF logo up top right there, the big globe, and just the shape of it's super nice, looks super prestigious. Next up, here we have the original NXT Championship right here. This is a pretty ugly belt, man. I won't even lie. I definitely like the new design way better. The strap is just too freaking square. It just looks ugly. The plate, I mean, it's pretty cool. It's got a nice little front plate with the X, the big X right there. It looks pretty nice, I guess. But the rest, like, you know, the side plates, just square WWE logos. Pretty basic, pretty, I don't know, just doesn't look good at all. I definitely prefer the new one that I do have. I will show you guys in a second. You guys can clearly see it, though, right there. Anyways, yeah, moving on, guys. Let's go. And like I was saying, here is the newer NXT Championship design. Obviously, it's not like the new NXT Championship design that has like the rainbow color, you know, through the front plate. But I think this design looks way better. You know, I don't even know what shape this is, but I mean, it's just a super nice front plate. Only one side plate though. Same thing though. WWE logos on the side. Big NXT. I like the texturing that it has on the X on the inside. If you guys can see that there, looks pretty nice. I definitely prefer this than the other one. But yeah, nothing too crazy. Gonna move on. Now into the last few belts, man. Let's go. Here we have the original, not original, but here are the Ruthless Aggression style SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Now these I actually am a big fan of as well. These kind of give me more of the WWF vibe. You know, the shape of it is just way more similar than the Raw ones. I really do like the plating on these though as well. Scratch logos on both sides. The plates are super nice. Again, I am a big fan of the color blue, so that's probably why I like these so much better than the Raw ones. But man, the shape on these, and these look really good on figures, so yeah. Next belt here. I know I already reviewed the other Winged Eagle, but here's the yellow strap one. Like I told you guys, this belt design, these plates, they just look good on any color strap, man. Look at this. This is literally proof. I believe this belt came with the original Legends Ultimate Warrior. I forget the series of it, but I know this came with one Legends Ultimate Warrior figure. But man, the yellow strap and the dull, I don't really like dull plates, but this is an exception where I actually do really like it. It looks super nice on the yellow strap with the dull plates there. Next up, here we have the red. I believe this is the NWA or like AWA Heavyweight Wrestling Champion. I think this is the television one though. Yeah, this is the television one with a red strap. This one came with the Series 100 Stunning Steve Austin. Pretty nice belt design. I like the shiny silver plate. I have the dull one here that came with the Ultimate Hogan on the black strap. Not the television one though. This is the World Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, but this is the television one. Again, I don't know if it's WCW, NWA, or AWA. All I know is that it came with the Stunning Steve, the Series 100. But I mean, I don't really use this belt much either in my Fed. It's pretty much just a freaking display piece. Moving on, here we have the NXT Tag Team Champions. Now, I actually got these from buying two Chad Gables, the TNF figures from the Walmart exclusive line back in the day. I'm not going to lie, I really do like these tag team belts for NXT, but I do like this one a lot better. Unfortunately, I only have one of them, But here is this newer kind of design. I don't know if they still use these. I don't really watch NXT anymore because it just kind of fell off. But I definitely do prefer this design over those. These are also dull. I don't know why. They should have made them shiny like this one. This one looks absolutely killer, man. Look at that. Shiny. Got the silver text. I got this with the Kyle O'Reilly. Again, I just forget the series, man. But I know this came with the Kyle O'Reilly Elite. Undisputed Era. Absolutely GOAT faction. But yeah, moving on, guys. These were the NXT Tag Team Champions. Now into the final few champions. Here we have the original Intercontinental Championship. Here, this is the black strap. This one came with the Ultimate Edition Razor Ramon. I actually picked up a few of these, so I definitely have a lot of these now. Pretty nice belt. Again, I really like this design. I definitely prefer the white strap over the black strap, though. I don't know. The black strap to me just looks kind of ugly. The white strap, though, however, just makes this belt just 100 times better. I also have this blue strap here. I'm just going to do these in the same clip here. This one came with the WWE Superstars. I believe it was Series 4. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. Series 4 Shawn Michaels figure, though, on the blue strap. Original Intercontinental Championship. This one looks absolute gas, absolute sauce. This one looks good on literally anyone. This title, man, I'm telling you, just looks good on literally any star, any of your freaking wrestlers in your Fed. This will look literally world class on them. Now on to the next title in my collection. Here we have the NWO Wolfpack WCW World Championship. This one came with the ringside exclusive Hollywood Hulk, or just the Hulk Hogan figure, the ringside exclusive one, in his Wolfpack gear. Got the nice little red bright letters there, the red jewels across the championship, looking absolutely class. As you guys know, this is one of my favorite belt designs. But I'll tell you what, I'm not a really big fan of this belt. It's kind of just ugly. Doesn't really look like it says NWO. It looks like it says NVO. So, yeah, nothing too crazy. Moving on. Next up, here we have the 24/7 title. Now, this one came with the Gronkowski figure, the Rob Gronkowski, I think it was. I forget the series. I still have that figure in my collection, but yeah, I never use this title. This title to me is super just terrible. It's super ugly. Green strap there, gold play right there, 24/7. Again, it's a dull title. It should have been a shiny title. But yeah, nothing too crazy. I like the little detail that they had right here at the end of the championship. But yeah, nothing too crazy about this title. It's pretty ugly. Never gets any use in my collection. Moving on. Now, here we have the WWE World Heavyweight Wrestling Champion. This one is actually really nice. This one came with the Ultimate Edition Hulk Hogan. I don't know the series of the Ultimate Series, but yeah, here it is. I prefer this one to be like shiny, sort of like the red one that we saw earlier. But I mean, it's pretty nice still. I really like the dull silver art. Something about silver championships, man. Silver championships and white belt straps just freaking are just super nice to me for some reason. But yeah, here's the WWE World Heavyweight Wrestling Champion. Pretty nice design. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, let's get into the last belt, guys. Let's go. Now getting into the final belt in my collection. Here we have this Intercontinental Championship. But the seller that I bought it from just painted it black, and I thought it looked super cool. I'm not a fan of this design, like you guys know, like you guys saw earlier, like you guys heard earlier. But I'll tell you what, man, this in like just a blacked out, like look at that, man. That looks super nice. Like that doesn't even look like it's an Intercontinental Champion. This in my Fed is called the Prestige Champion. I don't know why I decided to call it that, but I mean, it just looks super nice, just a blacked out championship. This switches hands every month in my Fed. But yeah, boys, let's wrap this video up. But that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know it might have been a little bit of a long one, but I really do hope you guys enjoyed my entire WWE action figure belt collection, title collection, whatever the hell you want to say. But here's Rollins, man, signing you guys off. Let's go, man. Thank you guys so much again. Make sure to drop a like, comment, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell, man. All the good stuff. You guys have been absolutely killing it. We're about to reach 150 subscribers, man. I can't believe it. The channel is doing absolutely crazy. But that's it, boys. Catch me in another video on Wednesday. See you guys then.